Welcome to the 24/7 Sports YouTube channel. I am national analyst Tom Loy, and we have a big live commitment to bring to you all today. But first, please be sure to like and subscribe to the 24/7 Sports YouTube channel. You are not going to miss the loads of commitments we're going to have over the next couple of months. So today, we got a big commitment coming from Norman, Oklahoma North, top 247 wide receiver Mason James. Mason is a four-star prospect. He is ranked number 180 overall nationally. He's the number 25 receiver in America, the number 2 player in his home state. He's 5'10 and a half and 175 pounds. On the field, we are talking about a difference maker. 24/7 Sports national analyst Gabe Brooks raves about him. He calls him an athletic passing game weapon with experience as a high-volume target in multiple receiver spots. He adds that he has a strong track. He's got strong track and field numbers and advanced route running abilities. Big time prospect. So let's dive into the finalists. We got a nice long list here of 7 schools. We've got Alabama, Arizona State, Missouri, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Texas, and Washington. Now let's welcome in the man of the hour, top 247 wide receiver Mason James. Mason, thanks so much for letting us share in your special day today, my friend. It is commitment day. How does it feel to finally be here at this moment?
Yeah, sir, it's a blessing. It feels awesome for me and my family to be on this big stage at this point in my life.
I know you got a nice list of people there with you, and I know there's a ton of people watching both in person and at home. So kind of share with everybody who you have joining you today.
My mom, Amanda James, my dad, Steve, and my little brother, Brody, and my little brother, Kyson.
All right, let's run through your finalists. Like I said, you have a nice long list. Why is Alabama a top contender for you?
They have elite wide receivers. They've been produced, and it's known. You know what I'm saying? It's Alabama.
What made Arizona State a top school for you?
They have a really great program. I love how Coach Gillingham runs things, and Hines Ward is a great receiver coach, and Coach Arrow, the offensive coordinator, has great things going forward in the program.
What has Missouri as a finalist?
Jacob Peeler, I want to start with. He's an amazing wide receiver coach. You can see from his track record who he's developed, DK, AJ, just to name a few. I love their OC, Kirby Moore. Great guy. Gets playmakers the ball in space. Exactly what I'm looking for in college. And head coach, I really like Coach Drinkwitz.
And what has Oklahoma in the mix for you?
It's my hometown school. I've been there a million times. I love it. Coach Emmett has really impacted my life. Was my first offer, so always has a special place in my heart.
What is it about the Notre Dame Fighting Irish that has them in the hunt?
It's a really great program. As you can see what they had last year. I think they're looking to change things around next year with the new offensive coordinator they just got. So it's an upcoming program for sure.
And what has Texas as a top contender?
Great wide receivers all around. I love how Coach Sark calls the plays for them. Coach Jackson, an amazing wide receiver coach. A lot of NFL background. And so, yeah.
And last but certainly not least, we got Washington. What has the Huskies in the mix?
Washington's a great program. I love the whole entire coaching staff. Coach Fish, I love the way he calls the plays. Kevin Cummings, Caleb Wilson, those are my guys. So I love spending time with them every time I get down there. Coach Cummings, wide receiver coach. He has a lot of great backgrounds with wide receivers similar to my skill set.
All right, Mason, I know you got a special way of how you want to announce this. So the floor is yours. Tell everybody where you're going to be playing your college football and continuing your academic career.
First, I'm going to have a video play on the screen for you guys, so we'll start there.
From the time I can remember, my dream has always been to play football at the highest level. It has always consumed my every thought and shaped everything I have done my whole life. I love the journey, I love the work, and I love the relationships and people that I've met along the way. First, I want to thank God for blessing me with the talent to play football. None of this would be possible without Him. I faith has gotten me through the highs and lows, and especially when things are uncertain. When the path isn't easy, I kept praying. I kept working, and I trusted that God had a plan for me. And He did, in the journey that I've been more than thankful for. This moment is bigger than football. This is about faith, perseverance, and purpose, and a way to make a new way in life and take care of my family. To my parents, thank you. You are both so special to me. You have sacrificed so much so I could chase this dream. From early morning and late night trips just so I could train, to sitting in the stands no matter what, and just always being there for me to whatever I needed. I will never forget the time, money, and effort and risk you guys have put into me to make my dreams come true. To my coaches, thank you for pushing me beyond what I thought I was capable of. You saw something in me, not just as a player, but as a young man, and you challenged me to grow in every single way that I could possibly think of. Thank you to Coach Jones, a key coach in my life who saw me more than just a football player, learned who I was as a person, and pushed me to my limits. And Coach Hooks, thank you for coming into my life exactly when I needed you. Thank you for all the life advice and all the hard work you put into me. I thank you. To my teammates, thank you for being my brothers. We went to battle together, and I'll carry those memories and bonds and moments forever. Thank you to all the college coaches that have believed in me and recruited me. I feel so thankful to have the opportunity to develop lifelong relationships, and especially with a lot of special coaches. I feel entirely blessed to receive those opportunities. This journey hasn't always been easy. Countless late night talks with my family and many prayers. There have been so many emotions, highs and lows, and every obstacle I feel like has made me stronger and brought me every single step of the way here. I feel so blessed to have found my family and my home for the next 3 to 4 years of my football journey. With that being said,
First, I want to thank my entire support system, my family. I'm so blessed to have you guys. Secondly, I want to thank everyone for coming, taking the time out of your day to come see where I want to continue my football career and academic career. And I want to thank my coaching staff. You guys have been there with me since day one. So big thanks to you guys. That being said. Go, baby. Go, Dogs. Let's go.
There you have it. The Washington Huskies with a huge pickup. Commit number 14 comes in the form of top 247 wide receiver Mason James. Huge win for Jed Fish and the Huskies. They have a top 20 class according to the 24/7 Sports composite team recruiting rankings. What a win. This was back and forth for a while. I know Missouri made a run, Oklahoma for sure, Notre Dame. Mason, you got me now?
That was good.
All right, Mason. I got to hear it, man. A softball for you. How did Washington get this one done?
I feel like ever since day one, I was with Washington. The first time I visited, they took care of my whole entire family. It wasn't just me that was getting taken care of. My little brothers were getting looked at. I feel like they've never really got to experience that before on a visit. My mom and dad were getting taken care of every single time. They showed me the exact plan that I was going to have. Coach Fish has been really involved with my recruitment and through the entire way. The whole entire staff has also really been involved. It wasn't just the wide receiver coach or the head coach or the OC. It was the whole defensive staff. It was the special teams coaches. I mean, it was everyone. And really just the way that I feel like I can fit into the offense and the players that they've coached before in their offense. I just feel like I'm a really great fit in.
I love to kind of know how it all played out behind the scenes. So peel back the curtain a little bit. When did you tell Washington and kind of set the stage for everybody about how everything occurred behind the scenes?
So I committed on my last OV at Washington. I kind of knew since the first time I was there that kind of felt like home, because I feel like everyone always told me, man, you're going to feel at home on one of these visits. I was like, nah, I'm never going to feel like that. I've been over 20, 30 visits, and I never felt like that. So my first visit to Washington, I was like, dang, this feels different. And then ever since then, I kept in touch with all my top schools, but still in my heart, it felt special with Washington. And I continued to visit 2 more times. And then after that, I called it good. I knew I checked off all the boxes and everything that I was looking for in a program with my family. So, and there's not just opportunities on the field, there's off the field too. There's business, cybersecurity is what I'm looking for in school also. So
I know all the Washington fans over at Dogman247.com are fired up right now. So tell them, they're all watching. What can the Huskies fans expect from Mason James, both as a player but also as a person?
Yeah, you can expect a hardworking person, a person that's outgoing, a dog on the field, a person that's want to go get it every single day and make the program better, not just for himself, but for the family and also for Dog City. So,
Mason, the James family, everybody around, thank you so much for allowing us to share in your special day. Congrats again. Huge win for Washington.
Yes, sir.
All right, for more on this huge commitment for Washington, be sure to head over to Dogman247.com. Again, please like and subscribe. You do not want to miss any of the upcoming commitments we're going to have on the 24/7 Sports YouTube channel all summer long. Thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day.